Hello? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. An-Narim Abababalim Anamnanim Alalalim Mamim by. Then you receive another phone call after a few hours. Hello? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Blah 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 blim blah blim blah blim blah blim bam bam bim bam bim bam bim by. Ameen. This is the bite, you know. Like, what the heck? What is the prayer? What do you want to say to Allah? You are saying to Allah what He said. You did not say anything. This is what He said. So imagine somebody call me 5 times a day and he is copying a sentence I said and he repeated to me. This I will commit suicide. This is how you pray to God? What is that? Where is your prayer? Where is Allah in your prayer? Where is your passionate? Where is your belief? Who are you in the prayer? Where are you? Where we can find you in this prayer? You are not saying anything. You are just repeating. Especially we need to take a note that the majority of the Muslims are not even knowing what they are saying. They don't speak Arabic. They recite words in Arabic which they do not know. How you can be close to your God if you cannot even speak to Him in your own language? Do you remember the Indian guy who called me a few days ago and he insists that Allah he only speak Arabic, and even he sent his book, the Torah. Sorry, not the Torah. He said the Torah is not the book of Moses. He said Allah he sent his books to Isa and to Moses in Arabic, and Moses and Isa they translate. That's what he said. So how you say we are close to Allah? You don't even know who's Allah. True content is found in acknowledging and obeying the Creator. Truly, Quran, truly in remembering God, do hearts find rest. I don't find that in the face of Muslims. Go in the street and see how angry they are. Do Islam make you really rest? Muhammad himself, he could not find rest in Islam. If we go right now and we see what Muhammad when he was a Muslim, what Muhammad felt. What Muhammad felt. Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide. Is that true? Do you think somebody, his heart is in comfort and he tried to commit suicide? Let us find it. And the funny, by the way, Muhammad, he said in the hadith, whoever tried to commit suicide, tried to kill himself. And by the way, here suicide is not about suicide bombing, because this is you kill yourself not for the benefit of Allah. You are killing yourself just because you are upset from yourself. This is haram in Islam. But to kill infidels, that's fine. Whoever kill himself by a piece of iron, or he throw himself from the top of the mountain. Do you see it? Imagine Muhammad saying, whoever do that, he will go to hellfire. But Muhammad himself, he tried to do that many times. Whoever throw himself from a mountain to kill himself, then he will be continually throwing himself in fire of Jahannam. Do you see it? Well, isn't it this is the same guy who wanted to the top of the mountain after he became a prophet, and try to commit suicide and kill himself? Huh? Isn't it this is the same guy? It is the same guy. Let's go and find the hadith so the Muslim will not say we are making things up, because you know them, they will say that. Please don't forget to post the link around, because we did not do broadcast in Arabian Prophet for a few days. So tell your friends that we are here. All right, this is a hadith in front of us, and this is a Sahih hadith. I know what the Muslims will say right away. By the way, they will say it's weak. I mean, anything is weak. Islam is weak, Allah is weak, Muhammad is weak, everything is weak in this cult. If we go down here, we will find that when Waraq ibn Nawfal he died, the inspiration of Allah paused, stop. I mean, have you ever heard in such a religion? What Waraq ibn Nawfal have to do with Allah? Is Waraq ibn Nawfal is Allah? Read with me carefully. So as we have heard that he intended, who? The Prophet, several times to throw himself from the tops of high mountains, and every time he went up to the mountain in order to throw himself down, Jibreel, this is, by the way, the Jibreel is not Jibreel, but we can say the Muslim trying to copy the name from the Torah. Jibreel or Jibreel would appear before him and say, "O Muhammad, you are indeed Allah messenger in truth," whereupon his heart would become quiet and would calm down and return home. Hold on. The Muslims, they said to us in the article, when you pray to Allah, your heart calm down. Isn't this what they said? Guys, isn't this what they said? Read carefully. The Quran says, truly in remembering God, do heart find rest. This is what the article said. So if this is true, what is making Muhammad thinking to kill himself? Obviously, Muhammad's heart is not finding a rest. The guy is going crazy. People don't kill themselves because they are finding rest in their heart. And what makes this more funny, if we ask Zakir Naik, why for the sake of Allah the Prophet was trying to commit suicide? Let us call Zakir Naik. Assalamu alaikum. Brother, we have a question here about hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari. It says that the Prophet, he intended many times to kill himself by throwing himself from the top of the high mountain. Why the Prophet was trying to do so? Brother and sister, it's true, it's mentioned in the hadith of Sahih al-Bukhari that the Prophet, he tried to commit suicide many times, and this is very normal. As an example, how many times we hear about people who invest in the stock market and they lose their money, and what they do? They commit suicide. The investment of the Prophet of Allah, all of it, it was in Allah, and Allah is not calling him no more. So what do you expect him to do? He climbed the mountain and he decided to kill himself because he loved Allah so much and he missed him. Not like you, Christian Prince. Christian Prince, he don't miss Allah, so he will not commit suicide. Very logical. To the Prophet, because Allah, he stopped sending him the inspiration, he decided to kill himself. But hold on, he did not do it. The angel Jibreel, he appeared to him each time he tried to kill himself and said to him, please don't do it, for you are truly you are the messenger of Allah. And then the Prophet, his heart will cool down and go home. Few days after, The Prophet of Allah, he got desperate again. So he go back to the mountain and he climb, and then he arrived to the top of the mountain and he tried to throw himself. The angel Jibril, he hold him from his panty. He hold him from his panty and from his belt, because almost he fell down. And he said to him, don't do it. Truly, you are the Prophet of Allah. Then the Prophet of Allah, he go home. Few days after, the Prophet of Allah, it get depressed again. So he go back and climb, and climb, and he is in the top of the mountain. He tried to dump. The angel Jibril right away appeared in front of him. And he said to him, don't do it. Please, you are the Prophet of Allah. And then the Prophet of Allah go home. And then few days after, the Prophet get desperate again. I mean, what the heck? This Prophet did not get it that he is a Prophet of Allah. How many times he have to do it? How many times I need an angel to appear to me and to say to me, hey, Christian Prince, Habibi Christian Prince, truly, you are a messenger of Allah. Imagine how funny if we make this story as a movie, you know? A prophet of God, he cannot find happiness. He cannot find rest. He is not confident. Why he want to kill himself? Guys, based on this story, why Muhammad want to kill himself? Because he don't believe he is truly the messenger of Allah. This is why the angel keeps saying to him, you are indeed Allah messenger in truth. And when he said that to him, whereupon his heart would become quiet and would calm down. So what the problem? The problem, Muhammad himself don't believe he's a prophet. If Muhammad himself do not believe he's a prophet, why in the world anyone will believe him? Are you following, Muslims? Your prophet himself, he don't believe he is a prophet. When we ask the Sheikh and we say to him, well, the Quran says to Allah prophet, if you don't believe that you are a prophet, go and ask the Christians and the Jews. What he said, oh, the Christians, they don't have a book. The Quran says, if you don't believe, go, if you have a doubt about what we sent to thee, the revelation, go and ask the Christians and the Jews. In kunta fi shakkin mimma anzalna ilayk. This is Quran. فإن كنت في شك, read carefully with me, please. This is the chapter 5, verse number 18, and this is your Muslim translation. I'm not even translating. Why it's coming here? Hold on. Yeah, this is the one we want to see. Chapter 10, sorry, chapter 10, verse number 94. Here, if thou wert in doubt as to what we have revealed into thee, then ask those who have been reading the book from before you. Who are those people? The Christians and the Jews. The Christians and the Jews. Muhammad been ordered by his God, because he is suspicious about himself, to be a prophet, to go and ask the Christians and the Jews. And we know what the Christians and the Jews, they said to Muhammad, they made fun of him and they refuse him. The Jews, they get him busted from the first day.